Hi guys, it's me, Thriftastic Mom, and today I thought I would just show you guys how I put together some of my pocket letters here. Someone had asked me to do a tutorial, and to be honest with you, I watch a lot of tutorials on here. There are a lot of tutorials you can go check out, but when you're putting together a pocket letter, it takes time, and you got to come up with ideas on how to put them together, how you want them, change them around, move things around. And to me, it's hard to just sit down and put one together on camera in front of you, because I'm kind of tedious about how I put them together and just how I, change them out and all these different things. This is actually a fall theme one that I've been working on. And I didn't even realize I had this much fall stuff till I pulled it all out. And that's normally what I do, is I'll go through my stash, I'll look at my papers, I'll pull out the fall theme papers I like, and then I'll go through all my stickers and all my embellishments, see what I got that's in fall theme, and I'll pull them out and then try to use them in some way. Now sometimes I may put one together. I don't never glue them together or anything like that until I make sure that is how I want the pocket to look. Because as you work on these and go through them, you'll see that, you may want to change something up. I'll take my cards once I've got my cards cut, and I'll lay them out. Lay everything down on it first. And this here is actually just a little picture of a scarecrow that I put. Because it's all about layering. You want to layer things and just build it up and try to make it look good. And then when I see that I got the card exactly how I want it and how it it looks the way I want it to look, then I will glue it all together and then let it dry and then put it in my pocket letter. That way, if you're not satisfied with it, it's not permanent. And you can just go back, change some things around. Because like I say, when you're putting together a pocket letter, the first time you put it together, you might not like the way it looks. And then you keep messing with it and keep moving things around until you get it to where it's appealing to your eye, and then you know it's ready. But that's pretty much this fall themed pocket letter. And I tried to put embellishments and things like that in it that matches the pocket letter. I think it all looks good when it all matches. Now you don't have to. You can have all. I have even made a pocket letter where nothing matched. It's all different colors, so it can just be eclectic, whatever. But that's the fall theme one that I have been working on. And a lot of times I'll go ahead and pre-make these up. Just in case I want to swap one, I'll have it ready. And then if it needs a name or date on it, then I can do that, and it'll pretty much be ready. Now this one's kind of thick, so normally I put all mine in manila envelopes. That way they don't get messed up. But if it's real thin, like the first one I showed you, of course you can put that in a regular envelope and it don't cost as much to ship it. But it's just a fun little way to be creative and send goodies to each other. Let me show you this one here I put together. I'm not through with this one. I had been working on it and I didn't finish it. This is like a little tea-themed pocket letter I did. And like you can see, I just cut my papers, 3.5 by 2.5, stuck them in. This is just some teacup scrapbook paper I had, put them in. Then I took some of these yellow, not yellow, but I took some of these like tan colored papers here and cut them and put them in there. Put a little washi in that one. And see, this one here I decorated with washi. Just put a little bit of washi. See, I haven't glued this one down or anything. See, it's got the back and the front page stuck together like that, and you'll glue them together, trim them up, make them look neat. But I just put 2 little pieces of washi here just to give it a little more color, and you can really go extravagant. There are some beautiful pocket letters on here. I would recommend watching other pocket letter tutorials and things and just seeing some of the beautiful creative ways people put them things together. And then I just put a little bit of washi on this little piece of paper here. And this is washis that I've used throughout my pocket letter. And stuck them down in there. You can put them any way you want. I put this on here. It's a little take a break. This is actually on the outside. You know, you can put things on the outside. You can make things hang over like I did this cup. See, I put this, used two-sided tape and put this cup on the outside and let the little handle here hang over a little bit. I just like that look. Now you will have to put this in a manila envelope bigger, that way it won't get damaged. But I love it when things hang off the edges too. I put nothing is better. I got more washi on that piece. This is just a little piece I had. I cut out. Time for a cup of tea. I'll put some probably stickers or embellishments in these here that don't have any. Because like I say, I'm not done with this. Here's a little pack of tea I just stuck down in that one. This is just like a piece of scrapbook paper that has smiles on it. So I glued it to the outside. That way it kind of looks like a pocket. But I actually have the tea on the inside of the little pocket there. And I probably won't put nothing in this one just because that one's overlapping it. If I do, it'll just be a little piece of something right here. And then this says warm and special, and I got some little stickers of donuts on it. And then here I just lined two different washies on my plastic here and cut the holes in them. And then I just tied these cute little brown ribbons that I had on it. You know, so use what you got and try to use it up and try to save any scrap papers you got. Save it all, because you never know when you're going to use it. But the reason I'm going to put all of my embellishments in here, see, like I got my tea here and some stickers, and I'll put some more stuff here, is because on the back I made it like a picture. And it's a coffee themed picture. And that's just glue. I tend to pick up glue sometime off of my mat here, and that wipes right off with a little bit of alcohol or something like that. But anyway, I cut this out because I loved this picture of these teacups. Now see, this is where I'm talking about when you have to be real careful when you cut. Is you got to cut it where it's all in the same direction, and you got to cut it where your cup's going to line up. See how these two pieces have been cut apart? Well, you want them to line up. So you got to cut every piece where it'll line up when you're cutting out your cards. Says you are my cup of tea. And I thought I would just leave it like that as for the back. It's just something pretty to look at. And then all of the front is going to be the goodies. I think it turned out pretty good. So that's just another example. And then fold it up. Now, usually if it's a little thicker, I always put like a little paper clip that matches it or something on it like that, just to hold it together. Now I was going to show you here, I've already put 3 in the bottom here, but these are actually just old Christmas cards that I had that I've cut up. And I didn't want to waste them. You know, you can use all kind of scrapbook papers and things in these. I've seen people use calendars, you know, just whatever that might have a pretty background or just a basic color, whatever you would like to use. Like I say, these are old Christmas cards I had. I've used over the last 2 years, and I didn't want to use them anymore. So I went and I cut out the prettiest parts of the pictures in 3.5. This got to be 3.5 long by 2.5 wide to fit in these little pockets. And see, this is this would be a cute Christmas theme pocket letter. And with it being like this on the front, all I have to do is put some goodies in the back. Be real simple. And you can cut these little cards out with scissors and your ruler, you know, a small paper cutter, a large paper cutter, whatever you got to cut out with. Some of them can be a little tedious at times because you want to get the picture perfectly lined up. Like right here, I got Happy Holidays, and you want it to be where it's inside the pocket. So you have to cut it where it's inside the pocket. That is mostly on like calendar papers. If you use anything that's got a picture theme to it, you definitely have to take the time to be careful and cut every card out to line up. But I'll show you that on another one. I got a couple different examples here of some that I've done. But anyway, this right here would be a real simple Christmas pocket letter for somebody. All I did was cut out the card. It's beautiful. It don't have nothing else needed to be put on the front. It's just something pretty to look at. You could actually line the edges here if you wanted with some washi tape. which I will show you on some of my other pocket letters here. But it's real simple. Flip it over, and then all you gotta do is take and put some embellishments inside of the pockets. And you'll have to do this from the other side, but you know, I would just stick in some embellishments, something like that. You could give them, and I'm just showing you this just to give you an example. You know, decorative paper clips, you know, little embellishments maybe that you've made. Just stick them inside the pockets like that. Fill all 9 pockets, and they'll have all these goodies that they can use in their pocket letters, or a pocket letter to send back to you. Now you can put even things, you know, that's kind of big and chunky like this inside the pocket letter. You know, it will make it thicker and heavier, so you have to think about that. If when it folds up, how it's going to fold up, see how to leave a little bulk in it, and it will make the shipping on it cost a little more. But if you just make them flat, where you put little small things like this in it, and you make it where it lays up, where it folds up flat like that, then it'll go into a regular envelope, and it'll only cost you regular envelope shipping prices. But that's pretty much all that one would be. Now I would probably put like Christmas themed stuff in this. Since this is a Christmas pocket letter, I'd put Christmas stickers and embellishments and things, some washi that I may have used on the actual pocket letter, stuff like that is what I would put in it, just to make it match. I like my stuff to match. If it's Christmas themed, then I try to make all this, you know, all my goodies be Christmas themed. So that's just one example there to show you how to put one together. This one here is just one that I put some coordinating papers together in. I haven't really finished it. I've just been working on it. There's nothing in the back. It's plain white on the back. But this would be a good spring type pocket letter where you could decorate the pages up. See, I put a little washi here. This is just some more paper. Here's a little die cut that I just stuck down in there. And you don't even have to glue these in, y'all. If you want to just send it to them, so maybe they can use it if they want, the person you're sending it to. You know, just stick your card in there and just lay your little piece in there like that. That way they can take this out and use it if they want. That's what I say. If you want to just send it to them as a goodie for them, just stick it in there like that. And not glue it. Now if you're just decorating it, then, you know, glue it down and they can look at it, but they won't be able to use it. And that's what I did with this one here, because it just says from the heart. It's just a little decorative piece of paper. Then I put this little banner. It says happiness. You know, so there's so many different ways you can go with this. And then you can put coordinating papers in the back, or you can leave it all white like this and then stick all your goodies in the back. It's really simple. And then if you want to put washi on it, let's see, got my little washi stash here. I'm trying to see what I got that may go good with it. And see, this is where I say, you know, you may pull one thing out and think it looks good and then it don't. Alright, so if you wanted to put like washi on it, you know, it's real simple. These things are real simple to make. You just take your washi like that and line it up over your plastic edge. You know, like that. That's simple. All there is to it. You have to cut out your little edges here. I'm just giving you a quick little example here. You know, cut out, pull it enough. Make sure it's the color you want to use first, because you don't want to waste your washi. And then you can, you know, you can leave it like this and just trim it to the edge. Trim it neat. And then just do this, the other side the same way. Or you can actually cut it out like, you can actually cut it out to where the paper goes like that if you want it. I've seen some people do them like that. Ever how you want to do it. To me, doing it all the way down like this looks better than trimming it out like that, because when you put your piece on the other side, then it will all lay down on each other. You know, and line it up. Make sure everything's stuck together good. And then trim your little edge off like that. See, to me, I like that better because it's straight with your card, and just trim it off neat instead of trimming it out like this. But you can do it either way. You know, it's whichever way you prefer. Either trimmed out like that or straight all the way down. Then you just take your little hole punch. And see, the reason I didn't do it with this one is because I can see the holes. Now, if you can't see the holes, you need to punch the holes before you put the tape on the other side. You just line it up and punch your holes like that. But so, you know, that's pretty simple. I'm not going to use this. I'm just using this as an example. It will go with this, but I would prefer a peach color because I got more peach. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how easy it was to put washi on it. You can put washi all over these pages. You can put washi on your, you know, pages like that, on your little cards, and decorate them. You can put washi across them. You know, you can line them up this way. You know, just whatever. There's so many different ways. Y'all go back and watch my other videos showing my different pocket letters I've made, and you'll see all the different ways I've used washi and different things in them. But this one is one. Probably I won't, you know, fix it up till next year, for spring of next year. The one I wanted to show you now, I have been working on, and I have got it all in the packs, but I haven't got anything glued down because I wanted to make sure, well, I got some things glued down, but I wanted to make sure this is the way I wanted it. But I thought this was so pretty. I used my black washi. I got this roll of black washi here. It's like a lace washi. And did the sides on the front and the back. I thought it was so cute. Punched my holes. And then I used black theme papers. And I wanted to just show you each card because I haven't put it all together just so I could show you. Now this is just a piece of scrapbook paper, and then I took a tag. It says to, and then I'm going to put the name of who I sent it to right here. And then I just took some little pink washi that I got and made little strips, making them look like little photo edges kind of, and just to hold that on. Now I'll probably glue this. See, it's not glued down. I'll probably glue that down so it won't move. But I just wanted to show you, you know, before I put it all together, how I did it. Yeah, you got to be careful when you put your stuff in your pockets, because especially if it's not glued down. But anyway, I put a little piece of bling there. Then on this one, I got, this is on the outside. It says check this out. And this little bow is going to be on the outside because I like it on the corner here, and it won't fit in the pocket on the corner. But on the inside, see, I just used this pretty glittery tape. And I'm going to actually glue this dress die cut here to the paper. I just got it on the outside right now. That way I could show you, you know, what it would look like. This will be glued down. This will be on the outside. And this is going to stay on the outside. Then I got a little piece of pink bling there just to tie. You know, I didn't want it to be all black and white. I wanted to tie some pink in. This here is just a tag that I glued down on the paper. And then I just had this little strip of paper. I'm going to glue that down onto the side there. I thought it made a cute little tag. So that's how I done that. And then I just lined it with a little bit of pink right here just to make it look like, you know, just add a little more texture and make it look like it's on the actual card. Put a couple of pieces of bling in it. And I have, of course, already got my embellishments in the back. And this card, I just put a whole sheet of bling for them over the piece of paper. It's just a piece of black paper. Got a letter behind it. This is a piece of black paper, and then this is actually a piece of Post-it. See, I got these little Post-its here. Little Post-its that somebody sent me. And it matched, so I took and cut it down so it would fit my pocket. And then I put this little sticker here, and it made a cute little pocket. I took my die and just, you know, stamped me a little quote on there, and then put some bling in there. So that's bling for them. They got bling here. And then on this one, this is actually just the paper, and this is a little pink heart bling that someone sent me. So I'm gonna, oh, and this, I forgot about this. This is actually the little strips. Let's see. Yeah, right here I got this little pocket. I got these little strips here, and they match the colors I'm using. So what I'm gonna do is, I got them glued on one edge. I'm gonna glue these down, but see how it makes that paper look so pretty? It just adds a different look to it, different texture. So I'm gonna glue those down on that. And then, oh, that's the back. And then I just slide my little heart in. And see, I won't glue this down because I'm sending this so the person can use it. And then just kind of slide it down over the strips of paper, which is hard to do when it's not all glued down. But I'll have it all glued down, and then I'll slide that down on top of it. Now it looks cute to me, I think. Now this piece here is just my card. It had words on it. And then I put this little die cut. See, it's not even glued down yet. I'm going to lay this die cut on top. It says, do what makes you happy. And then I took one of my stamps, had a key on it, and I stamped a key on it. Then I took a little piece of this bling that I have, and I thought laying the bling over it, see, it just adds another look to it, another texture. So all that will be going together. I will glue the card down, of course. And it's just a cute little decorative card they can look at. And they can, I won't glue the bling down, that way they can use the bling. And I just want it to lay right over the key like that. I just think that looks cute. Now this is actually on the outside. I stuck this like a sticker. I stuck that to the outside of the page, just to cover that little gray area that don't have anything. But see, this card has letters on it. And then I put a couple little strips of washi on that. This is washi. It says love this life, so I put that on. Sorry, my light just changed a little. So that's pretty much a card I made up. And then this is just, it's got washi on it here. More washi, all this pink washi, you know, to match everything. It says, you make everyone around you feel really, truly cared for and loved. So it's just a little quote that I threw in there. And I actually put the washi on each end of it just to hold it to the card. So I don't really even have to glue that. And I put a little bling there. But I thought it was so cute. I love this thing. Okay, now this is the back. See, I put in some things to match. I put in a pink little hanger here. This here is all the washi's that I used. I just put them on a card. I put them on a little card, wrapped them around it. That's all the washi's I used. So that's washi that they will be able to use when you send it to them. This is just a little magnet. Here's some more pink bling, and then this is be my letter. Here's some white ribbon. I'm trying to get it all straight here. This is a little set of those tabs that I used on the front of it. Some white paper clips, and then here's a different paper clip. And this ain't necessarily what all I'll send in this. I just put it in here just to show you, because it's what I got. But see, it turned out good, and everything coordinates. I put this pink washi across the back just to give it a little bit more pink in it. And I think it's cute. I love this one. So pretty and flashy and girly. I love it. Like I said, there's all these different ways to do it. You can do it that way, which is my favorite, is decorating the pages like that. Or you can do one like this, where it's, you know, a picture and all your goodies are on the front. Or you can put your picture on the front and all your goodies on the back. Ever how you want to do it. But that's two, you know, two that I do. I prefer these. They're easier for me than having to cut these out and line everything up like I was telling you. So I prefer decorating them like this. But you can use these. You can get like calendar pages and cut them out. Because I got, matter of fact, I got a calendar right here. I mean, see, this is calendar pages. And see how pretty that is? And you could cut this where you could put this in a pocket letter. It's really pretty. Here's another one. See, you could put that in a pocket letter. Beautiful pages. Look at that. That would make a beautiful pocket letter. And just, but you'd have to cut it up, you know. Line it all up and cut it up. And that's the hardest part of it to me, is, you know, getting it cut the way it needs to be. So I don't use those much. I'm more into decorating my own with my own scrapbook paper, because I got a bunch of scrapbook paper. So anyway, that's pretty much about all I can show you, you know, without making this video crazy long, and I know y'all don't want that. But, you know, that's pretty much how I put them together. And, you know, if you have any other questions about them, you know, like I say, you can go check them out and see the different way people make them. People make them where they have tags in them and questions and all different kind of things like that. But mine's more of a decorative pocket letter. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. And be sure to leave me some comments below. And y'all subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. And share the video. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.